But I do want to go into this guy's room here. Because there's a letter here. So it looks like there's some good lore to collect along the way. So Bobby, the deliveries of meat products are delayed again. My counters are almost as empty as the pit in the garden. Either your people get me 24 meat carcasses, in quotations, before sundown, or I'll find new suppliers. And try to find fresher meat. The smell of dead meat is starting to hurt my business. Okay. What is going on, brothers and sisters? Welcome to Gone Rogue, where we get to be the sneaky little kings and queens we've always wanted to be. We are going to be breaking into houses. We are going to be using our lock picks and getting behind locked doors. We are going to be stealing the fattest of the fattiest loots in this game to hoard up in our dragon cave. Let's get rolling in. I played for like 5 minutes maybe just to kind of see how the game played. Make sure I got the basic mechanics. Hey, this slot. Guess it won't let me use a not empty slot. That's fine. I'll just take the second slot then. We're gonna skip the intro.
Senseless.
Intro's pretty cute though. Just talks about I like the senseless war, you know, blah blah blah, poverty, and he's only stolen previously to feed himself, but now he's taken a turn for crime because we are no pushovers. All right. All right. So actually, I didn't actually look back here to see if there was anything special. Doesn't seem to be the case. Okay. So this is a click to move kind of game. Pretty standard for these kind of tropes. So I'm going to just skip these. These are just kind of little hints around to tell us what to do. You know, that one's telling us about if we enter their sight radius, they'll start to come after us kind of thing. If I come out this way. Now I already know that this is empty, so I'm just gonna go in. So I'm gonna just show you a little bit in here. Like we can open windows and sneak in. You can also peek through them. You can highlight materials to steal things. So like I took a crowbar. We need that to break into the house. Got some scrap metal. Got a little bit of tin here. I could use this crowbar to break in here. There's another crowbar actually, so I think I will. So if we go to this lockpick section and then hit crowbar, we can start to break this open. Now you can see we're creating noise. So if there are any neutral or hostile characters in that noise radius, we will alert them and they'll come and check out the situation to see what is going on. So we need to be careful. We're sneaky boys. Canned food. Canned food. Get another crowbar. Awesome. What is this? Wine. Sure. And also, I think if I press B, no, I. Here's our inventory. So we do have a sorted. We have a 35 max weight. And okay, so the guy. This is a patrolman around here. Theft difficulty is easy. Usual behavior. So if he hears me trying to break into this, he will kind of stop what he's doing and come for us. So I'm going to hold off. Stove is unlocked. Anything in the stove? It's empty. Peek in it. I'm going to wait for him to go by because I do want to open this table up and see what's inside. I don't actually know what's in here. Oh, that was really close to him. Oh, just straight cash. And a hot pepper. I mean, it's only got a weight of 0.1, so there's no reason to not use that. You can just go out the door. All right, so now that we got the crowbar, what is this? Oh, actually, hold on. There's a note over here as well that talks about the owner of this house's husband got put to death, and then they had to pay $67.50 in fees. Crazy. Rotten meat. I'm gonna hold off on that for a minute. Let's open this up. Each locked object has its own difficulty for breaking. The difficulty of break-in is determined by Jack's skills and indicated by their description. Okay. Hostile characters may notice missing items at their home. Sometimes it's better to give up stealing inexpensive items if you don't want to cause unnecessary alarm. Okay, so we got to be careful with the noise here. So there is a door lock. The lock is impossible to break. So we have to find the key. And what does this say? So this is like where I stopped right here. So enemy characters can raise an alarm if they notice my presence. Yep. So this guy's got a meat cleaver, meat. I don't know if he comes downstairs, but we'll hold off on stealing extra items for the moment. Oh, he's here. Many characters may carry valuable items that you can try to steal. Okay. A locker. It'd be way too loud if we do that. So how long does he sit here for? Keys on him. Okay, so door doesn't stay open. Interesting. Oh, you saw me. So when that, it was hard to see, but I got caught in his radius here, and then it started to grow blue. So that's kind of like how you can tell if you've actually been seen. So okay, I'm gonna wait here for a second. Once he turns around, I'm gonna come into the room and try and steal that key off him. Here we go. Go, 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 go. So I want to try... Hold on, let me see if this key works in his locker here. No, it does not. And I don't think I can break that open without making too much noise. But I do want to go into this guy's room here, because there's a letter here. So it looks like there's some good lore to collect along the way. So Bobby, the deliveries of meat products are delayed again. My counters are almost as empty as the pit in the garden. Either your people get me 24 meat carcasses, in quotations, before sundown, or I'll find new suppliers. And try to find fresher meat. The smell of dead meat is starting to hurt my business. Okay. Make sure I don't make any noise for a second. So this is locked, but I don't have the key. This is open. Official underpants. Obviously. All right. What is this? So there's a beer here. He might notice that's stolen. Same with that money. So I will hold off on that for now. I'm just walking up next to him and stealing the cash off his desk. Idiot. It's not in his view. Time to finish this heist here. So we might as well grab all these goodies. So he's got rotten meat. If I need to drop stuff, we can. This doesn't make any noise. He's got a cleaver. That's nice. More rotten meat here. Use the key. Yeah, I can also press F5 to save the game, and you can only do that a certain amount of times. I'm gonna do the cash register last, I think. Weekly bulletin. All right. Party is eternal. So how much? I've got 15 rotten veggies, meat, rotten veggies. I think all of everything in here is rotten. We had a piece of fresh meat. Wait, what the? Oh, he came down? Shit. I didn't expect him to come down. We gotta hide in here. Make sure he doesn't see us. You know, it did give us that hint saying that he would notice and raise an alarm if his stuff was missing. All right, he forgot. Yeah, this is all rotten meat. It's worth $9 a piece, though. All right, let's start to pry this open. Just have to be careful about the patrolman and potentially the guy who lives here if he comes back downstairs. Gonna go hide over here again. He noticed I took a few things off the shelf over here, but he didn't come over, so that was good. Continue our break in here. Also got $52. Oh, I can see my weight right here. Nice. First big heist. Just grab more things. That'll fill me up. Oh, that disappeared. That should have overloaded me. I'm overloaded and can't move. Okay. So like this is only worth $3, but it's only worth a half a pound. That's a pound. That's worth 7, but it's also a pound. So those are fine. The metal. I think I just need to get rid of a rotten meat. That's worth a pound. Yep, we just drop a rotten meat. Throw out. 1. Okay. Oh. Shit. Was not expecting him here that fast. He is alarmed. It's okay. We are stealth pros. Seems there was something lying there. That's fine. You're fine. Just carry on with your bad self. Go back upstairs. All right. I thought I might have heard his footsteps, but I definitely didn't hear. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, this is bad. I did not expect him to come back. Yeah, cool, brother. You didn't see me. You didn't see me, big boy. I'm gonna wait right here until he goes back up those stairs now. All right, he's going up the stairs. It's time for us to leave. He didn't notice a sack of meat on the ground, though. Now we just need a clean getaway. I don't know where we're trying to go, though. And now we can leave the scene of the crime. The direction of the escape is marked on the map, hotkey M with the arrow signs. Also, the exit from the level can be determined by a brighter fog. Okay. So I need to go back where I came from. Okay. We just need to get back where we came from. No big deal. Out we go. Hey, look, it says exit. Okay. Butcher shop mission complete. Rough break-in. Looks like we get some skill levels up. So there's the RPG functionalities. Time elapsed, it took me 12 minutes, 45 seconds. Valuables found, 241 bucks. I read all 3 notes. Awesome. Alarm level was 42%. 0 attacks. Rough break-in. What does this say? Upon completion of the robbery, all the skills that Jack used increased. Note, it is absolutely not necessary to steal all the items and pick every lock on the way. The total amount of experience for the robbery does not increase from this. Okay. So it's just doing it. Jack can choose the path of brute force to attack hostile characters and temporarily neutralize them. Remember that too fast growth of the Raider's mastery leads to a slower growth of the Thief mastery. Okay. Heist rating. Is that 5 stars? Nice. Measured by several parameters. Okay, cool. And then we also reward rough break-in skill +1 for stealing more than 75 bucks. Complete the mission.
My first outing was surprisingly successful. Now I can live for a few more days without annoying thoughts about hunger and death. Half a year ago, I worked as a technician at a factory. I was an exemplary family man and an activist, and my head was full of shit. Slogans, chants, patriotism, and willingness to give my life for the good of the state. In general, I lived in blissful ignorance. But one ridiculous mistake, and my whole world collapsed. Suspicion of subversion and espionage, daily interrogations, suspicious looks from others. It was only thanks to chance and good characteristics that I was able to avoid prison, but this did not save me from being fired with the lifelong stigma of unreliable element. All my slogans and chants were shattered, barely colliding with the reverse side of our state. I lost everything. My job, apartment, and status. That's when Carl came into my life. Thanks to him, I was able to get back on my feet and somehow adapt to life in the slums. So, unexpectedly for myself, I embarked on the path of a thief.
Awesome. That's our mentor right there, Chubbs. Returning to the slums. When in the dark next to small objects, you can hide. This looks like the house I was broke into. First big heist, talk to Carl. So, do I have my inventory filled with stuff? I do. Can I put stuff away? It's empty. Open it? Nope, guess not. Alright, so let's go find Carl in the courtyard. Well, I wonder, what are some options here? So, like, night brightness correction. Increases brightness. No. Decreasing adds realism. No. FPS lock. Everything's on high. Motion blur. Grain. Gameplay. Display hints. Running noises. Always, I'm going to say, because I do want to see what noise I'm making and when. Bar access. Traces. Okay. So bloodhounds can find our traces. Character routes during inspection. Whether display the points of the routes taken by hostile characters. Okay. Light and alarm indicators. Request of game progress save notifications. Auto loot upon completion of the break-in. When the hacking of the containers is complete, Jack immediately proceeds to inspect. Yeah, that's fine. An accidental double click of the will not lead to a run. Okay, I like that actually. Auto pause on alarm when noticed. Okay, I like these. These are looking good. Let's go talk to Chubbs. See, you're not empty-handed. Wait, what does that smell? You stink even worse than usual. I visited the butcher shop last night. You know perfectly well what he sells. And who doesn't know his damn shop stinks of rotten stuff for half the block. By the way, since we're talking, do you want to take another walk tonight? And why today? There was a rumor that tonight the slaughterhouse workers will be sent to work on the improvement of the P-Square. Soon, we will have Unity Day. Preparations for the celebration are in full swing. Do you understand what I'm getting at? Yep. This is a great opportunity to walk around a half-empty block. That's right. However, it can still be dangerous. Therefore, I want to show you one trick to distract opponents. Pulls out a handmade bomb. It's a pepper bomb, my own invention. Well, not really a bomb, more like a petard. I don't know what that is. But if it hits you in the face, it's gonna hurt. It's not hard to make these yourself. If you want, I can teach you. It only costs you, as a friend, $50. Or you can do me a favor in the future. I'll pay. You never want to owe someone a favor. You never know what they'll ask. That's great. Now listen. Talks about the secret of making pepper petards. Again, I remind you, you only need 2 portions of hot pepper, some scrap metal, and a can of canned food. Be sure to eat half of the canned food. You'll need all the strength for an accurate throw. Leave the other half in the can for better stickiness, okay? You can always use my workbench and tools to make them. The workbench is in the shed. But remember, the petard are an easy way to solve problems, and if you use them too often, it might hinder your thieving ability. Although it never hurts to throw a pepper in a patrolman's face once. Thanks, Carl. They'll be very useful. So what have you got there? Did you bring anything for sale? Yes, I also lost my lockpicks once again. I warned you, always take lockpicks with you in reserve. You can go to the barn and make yourself a few more. The workbench is at your disposal. Thanks. Advices? How do you look at passing on your experience? I see that you have enough strength and perseverance to learn real thieving skills. You would make a worthy successor. Hacking with the crowbar is fast and reliable, but don't forget to take the lockpicks, because it can sometimes, silence is more important than speed, and if you need to open a safe or an iron door, then you can't do it with a drill. So far, your skills are not developed enough, and some locks may seem too difficult for you. Picking such locks will negatively affect your concentration level, and with a low concentration, any work will be performed much worse. So either find a way to resolve concentration or completely pass by difficult locks. If you can't pick the lock because people are walking around, then try using rendered fat. Picking greased locks makes it faster, and if someone notices you, then most likely he will call for help from others. And then try to trace you where you ran it. In search of a thief, people can inspect their homes or nearby territory along completely unpredictable routes, so always be on the lookout. If you're running away from the chase, how... Oh my god, they go so far. Cool. So, we gained a point. New specialization, leader of the pack. Added a diary entry, lost $50. New location available is the slaughterhouse. So, in the shed here... In addition to perks, Jack will gradually learn new specializations. Each specialization strengthens a certain trait of Jack or gives him new abilities, but you can't use them all at once. Okay. So, like, there's a crowbar in here. I might just leave that there. We got hot pepper here. What is this? And that's some scrap metal. There's some scrap metal. Might as well leave those there. So let's just see what we can create here. So... Oh, right here. Handcrafted lockpick set. Just need some scrap metal. So we got a lockpick set. That's nice. I wonder how many uses that has. Also a crowbar. Efficiency, noise, durability. Lockpick. Lockpicks weigh a lot less. Like, these weigh 2.5 pounds. Okay. Let's grab these scraps and make some lockpicks. But brothers and sisters, if you are loving Gone Rogue, make sure you show that love and appreciation by smashing that like button down below. Double checking that you're subscribed so you can always be back for that sweet shabby content. But I think this will be a great point to wrap up, and we'll come back with the next mission around the block. But all right, brothers and sisters, as usual, this has been your sneaky ShabbyDoo, and I hope the rest of your day is not too shabby.